Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Survive. I'm Serious JG. So off screen I came all the way out here, I set up my traps, and I had the incredible disappearing fences trick occur again. Only this time it was with the machine gun. It disappeared before I didn't even trigger the attack. The machine gun just disappeared, so that wasn't fun. What I did do though is I still only brought one machine gun, but I brought 6 shock traps, and I'll just be like, fine, I'm just gonna freaking need to log on and get free shock traps sometimes. Because at this point, I just really need to beat this mission because I'm getting frustrated with it. When I set the machine gun before it disappeared, I did notice, hey, I can actually press and hold X and sit behind the machine gun and manually use it. And then I was like, hey, I wonder if that's what you have to do. And the reason it didn't do any good last time is because it doesn't fire by itself. And then I thought, no, I thought I remembered seeing it fire by itself in a YouTube video. So I decided to look it up on the Google, and hey, there's a Metal Gear Survive wiki. So I looked its page up on the Metal Gear Survive wiki, and it said the heavy machine gun type M is a interceptor unit. There's no further information. So I clicked on the article for interceptor unit because it was a highlighted link that you could go to, and that one came up as this page does not yet exist on the wiki. So fuck you, Metal Gear Survive wiki. Guess I can't be that surprised that the wiki isn't that great on a game that nobody likes. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set up trick traps now. I'm going to eat some soup. I'm going to get rid of a spoiled baked potato. And eat some soup. So that I'm nice and not hungry, not thirsty. Have a little bit of a sprint bonus, so that'll be gone fairly soon. So where I tried to put this thing, and maybe I'll find out that it only says you can put it here and you really can't, is I set it up here. I think it disappeared because I set it up before I pressed, because I'm here like, oh, maybe they won't go after it if it's up there, and that will prevent it from shooting over it, because I don't think I can pick it up and move it. I don't think I get to change my mind on where it is. But, yeah, they might run up to it, attack it, or it might shoot over their heads, but I'm hoping it will actually shoot at them and not, or I mean, I could put it over here if that doesn't work. But I'm just kind of hoping if I put it, because, like, I think they'll attack it if it attacks them, possibly. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping they'll just run up against the fences and ignore it because they're so captivated by Kupo energy. But the big difference and the big reason why I think I'm actually going to be able to win this time is because I'm just flat out going to go ahead and use freaking shock traps everywhere. And just be like, okay, the shock traps were actually working. They were set and forget. I wasn't able to screw them up. I'm just going to use them all over the damn place. And just going to use them all over the place and deal with the penalties for wasting shock traps later. I don't have to worry about too many people being like, oh no, when I played this game I did so much better, you wasted shock traps, because I don't think anybody watching my LP of this has played this game. So that's nice. In a weird way. So this is definitely one of the places they were coming through is here. So shock trap here. I know these little arrows are showing you where they come through, but I think there's some places they were coming through more often than others. This is a place they could burst through, and it doesn't have arrows, so I will know if they burst through that way. I'm going to try to keep an eye out for it, because I'm wondering if maybe trick trap, they will come in places other than the paths they show you. That those are the AI's predictions, but that they might not be the only places where they could come through. Misplaced that one slightly. I meant to place it a little bit more forward. So a shock trap here. That only leaves me one. So whether I should put it here, but I think I'm going to put it over here. That way every entrance, except for that apparently rare thing where they can climb in from above. Has a shock trap guarding it. I will be completely out of fences, so there's no ability to put up replacement fences here. I'm using them all up on this first pass. And the only thing I'll have the ability to place... I didn't get a message about being almost out of carrying capacity this time, oddly enough. There we go. Starting to wonder if I'd done something wrong.
At this rate, it'll impact your activities, so be careful.
Okay. And I will place additional mines along paths that seem like they're particularly vulnerable to attack. Everything is placed now. Let's see if my incredible disappearing machine gun has not disappeared. So I think that might be because I placed the machine gun and then came over here to activate this. So part of me now is just like, just keep an eye out. Don't take a lot of damage. Because I don't heal fast enough. If I go out and... Well, A, I don't want my defenses getting chewed up during the first round, but if I take a lot of damage, I'm not going to heal up fast enough either. Because both times I failed, I failed because I got myself killed. But if the machine gun works even closer the way I think it does, that side should be fine. Although let's observe. Machine gun is doing nothing. Machine gun is doing nothing but distracting them. Okay. So either it couldn't shoot them, or I am supposed to actually... Fuck. Okay, so this is a right out of the gate. This has been a disaster. Right out of the gate, this has been the worst performance yet. Oh. So it took you guys 0 time. You got right around the barricade. You don't even care about the barricade. So I just have to hope the shock traps save me, because the machine guns have done nothing. And I've really got nothing... I've got nothing to replace except the mines, and I don't think anybody came up the one path that I've already mined. Styptic kit, this is preventing me from recovering life at all. Fine, I guess I'm going to use a styptic kit, because otherwise I'm not getting any life back. In the meantime, I just really hoping that the frickin' oh, you guys are coming over here. Yeah, this wall here that it doesn't say... No, it does say they're going to attack it. Did I not do a... I guess I didn't do a shock trap there? Alright, well. Now it says they're going to attack it. It didn't seem like it said that before. So I guess I'm just going to sit here and guard this place. Come on, buddy. Oh, you're not going to come any further? Okay. Oh, you're waiting for me to leave. I can't even climb this fence. It's too badly damaged. Leave my fence alone, pal. That's right. Come on this way. Shock traps are certainly working better than machine gun. So either I misunderstood how that worked in the video that I saw, or I don't know. That fence doesn't seem to have been attacked at all. This one's about to collapse. At least we've gotten through so far with no damage to the digger. 'Cause I think that's kind of where we're at. I got nothing new to set up
Wormhole digger has
other than some mines.
hardened defenses to ensure the next dig goes smoothly.
Completely out of everything. All I can do is wait.
Digging resumed.
Yeah, I know you're gonna see me now. It's okay. Somebody got blown up. I wonder where. Somebody got blown up. I wonder where again. Don't think I can get blown up by my own mines, but I'm not really anxious to experiment. Yeah, this fence is so freaking close to collapse. Fuck. No, no, damn it! I keep getting killed by these. Consistently seem to die from getting killed rather than anything else. So maybe I can sneak up behind and stab some of these dudes. Oh shit, he sees me. Any way I can sneak up? Yeah, eventually the big Explodo guys are going to show up. And they'll take out the fences. I can actually see him over there right now. I wonder if I need to go see as soon as I leave. So this guy at least had the intelligence to kind of sort of Oh boy. Oh, okay, I didn't know you could completely stealth kill him. I figured I would take, I figured I would just be able to damage him by hitting him in that weak spot. I didn't think I could, like, totally clear them out that way. I think we are going to win this time, but... Oh, shut up. 27 seconds left. I probably need to just let these guys do their thing and not risk getting killed. Where did they come from? Ah, fuck. Well, I am going to win this time, at least. Not as impressively as I might have liked. But we'll do what the plot requires as far as digging. Cool. Wait, why am I now suddenly wounded? Oh, because I'm completely out of oxygen. Shit. I was like, why am I suddenly taking damage here? Okay, and Monster Man is here, so let's get away. Let's get away from Monster Man. That wasn't a silly and juvenile thing to say at all. Let's not die on the way back, JG. Let's not die on the way back to our home planet. But I still feel compelled to take as much advantage as I can of the soup bonus. Oh, shut up.
You should rest before you're out of gas.
So I wasted a whole lot of electricity traps, and I really wasted a machine gun because it didn't even serve a function apparently the way I set it up. But apparently I needed to actually sit at it and just pump guys full of bullets. I don't know. If I could find some guidance online on how to use it, I would, but I saw a video where somebody just set them up and it seemed to work.
Energy obtained. Energy level is at 60%. This is insufficient to generate a wormhole home.
Oh, what percentage of the energy required to generate a wormhole home do we need to generate a wormhole home? I'm thinking 100. It could be Macho Man ready to stab his style 1,000,000%.
Damn it.
Great line, Reeve.
You must be patient. After all, better to be safe than sound.
Well, what about Gratuitous Gopher? What does she say about the situation?
I think you're mixing your proverbs together.
I think what you mean is mashing your metaphors. I remember a preacher once saying that he mashed metaphors, which was a thing.
We're analyzing the data we got from Mr. Gruen.
He's greener than goose shit.
It will take some time. We don't detect any other memory boards at the moment. Why don't you continue with the mission, as well as search for survivors as Miranda suggested?
Wait, what is the mission? If it's not, like, you're basically, our mission is collect memory boards. You're saying there's no memory boards to collect, so continue the mission while we look for more memory boards. I don't know. I don't get it. Never mind. So if there's survivors we hadn't rescued, now would be a good time to rescue them. So we've got 2 orders that can be reported because we picked up all the stuff, all the stainless steel, and we killed guys with traps.
It's going to take a little longer to finish going through Gruen's
So we're
data.
going to get the Millennia Trophy,
What about
the Millennia
areas
Achievement,
you've yet to
Kagero
explore?
Achievement.
Try taking
thing.
a look
Yeah,
somewhere
okay.
new.
Maybe some place that you could previously visit in the game will now actually do you some good, like when you came to this zone and actually found a wormhole transporter, but the game wouldn't let you do it because it wasn't time yet. Mineable moving singularity detected. Walker gear is washed up. Oh, we got quite a few little side ops here. Mineable moving singularity detected. Well, if these mineable moving singularities are those missions that are the same as the one we just did, I'm going to want to put them off until I've logged off and logged back on for a couple of days and have more shock traps, because that was the only thing that was saving my ass. I was just sucking with anything else. So we accepted this, but haven't completed it. We did gather stainless steel. And we eliminated enemies with interceptor units. So I could do salvage missions, and it would be the same thing, but I'd be doing them by myself, and I don't know, maybe in salvage missions you were given interceptor units as prizes, but otherwise it seems like they just kind of very slowly trickle in as a reward for logging on, and if you use a bunch of them like I did to win a mission, I think you're running at a loss. Oh well. I didn't press and hold square long enough, shame on me. The Brutal Ex-Convict nails. We also got some alcohol, so that's fun. Piano wire. Ammo dumps. We've got a man in Cuba. Sorry. Alright, let's see if I have enough Kupo energy level up. I kind of doubt it. Be nice. No, I'm actually not too far off, but I definitely don't have enough. I didn't get as much recorded in this session as I wanted to. I was really hoping to get it to where I could, but now that I'm realizing I really need to log on and log off every day and replenish my stock of machine guns, maybe that's not as big a problem. Reeve, you got nothing, huh? Hey, this person has something to say. It's better to burn out than fade away. Hey, and the revolver gerbil is over there too.
Please, I want you to listen to what I have to say.
Oh, new mission. Okay. Growling wombat. She looked like a scientist lady until the until you get her portrait, where she just looks like she's wearing soldier, like, you know, military fatigues when you're on the actual personnel management screen. Not this one, but. Oh, I need to repair my oxygen tank too. Crap. So she gave us a large animal detected. Which I guess is this one. I mean, I suppose I could go. Could go check that out before I call it a video in a session, but I don't know what a large animal would be. I'm trying to remember. I guess that might, the goats I think were bigger than. Did we fight cougars in this game? No, I'm thinking of Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'd like to point out for the record, I think is objectively a better game than this. Just throwing that out there. That's something to consider. Red Dead Redemption 2 may be better than Metal Gear Survive. Well, there goes some subset of my Kuban, I'm sure. So, plenty of mines, plenty of lip and tongue action. I'm not going to re-equip other traps because I'm down to 2 shock traps. The frost traps might be good. They don't do as much damage as the shock traps. I don't know if they freeze enemies you would think they do. Spinning blades. Kind of wish I had more of those than I do, because they seem like they'd be a lot of fun. Machine gun turrets are supposed to be uncommon. These are supposed to be rare, and yet I've got fewer machine gun turrets than anything else, even before I used one. Well, other than the shock trap. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, fewer machine gun turrets. That's right. That's right. All right, let's see if I can squeeze in one more thing before we call it a session. But we've advanced the plot. They haven't really given us I guess we need to go unlock more gateways, which is kind of what, you know, I was doing by coming over here and exploring. It's just I wasn't ready for that gateway yet, I guess. So we got it. Well, actually, let's set our objective here and get on that road and then follow that road. Follow your nose. It always knew.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, fuck.
After you headed out, we intercepted a radio transmission.
Well, why don't you do something about it, Reeve? I mean, seriously, whatever it is, can you please handle it? Can you handle anything? It's Otacon. This is your biggest fan. I'm Cyborg Ninja.
As you can hear, nobody said a word. That's your typical distress call. I figure it's probably something like a transmitter left around by the core malfunctioned and broadcasted for a bit.
You think maybe it's just background static?
But Miranda, she was convinced it was somebody calling for help. So she went out on her own. Damn, she's crazy.
I think I'm in love with her, to the extent that any of us have any kind of character at all.
Anyway, I'm gonna go bring her back. If she got herself killed by a wanderer, it wouldn't be the biggest tragedy in my eyes, but what we don't want is her bringing any back with her.
Oh, sure, we know that you're deeply and madly in love with her, I guess. That was implied somewhere.
You might come across her while you're out there, too. Try to keep an eye out.
So you mean you're actually leaving the base and doing something?
Captain,
No way.
I've marked the origin of the transmission on the map.
Despite what Mr. Reeves said, Miranda's medical expertise makes her an invaluable human resource. You should go rescue her.
Fuck Reeve and his lies. Don't believe Andor's lies, folks. Okay, but I mean, I was kind of in the middle of trying to do this. Oh, great! It's over there where I was gonna head next in the story, anyway. Well, you know, I believe the plot. I doubt the plot will let Miranda die, so I'm actually okay with going off and doing side missions for a while. I'm now embittered by the fact that I have to collect their Kuban energy again, because the one nice thing about them all attacking that digger is that I was getting the Kuban energy automatically without having to do this. Alright, so now I'm on the road. Oh, it says a walker gear is washed up. Well, never mind. The large animal. The large animal is apparently farther off. Well, hopefully that mission doesn't disappear. I thought I heard you sneaking over here. I thought I heard you plotting my death over here. I did. I plotted for you to die over here. Alright. I guess I could do one more video and... Not known for their situational awareness, these guys. Did you guys ever sleep? But I think the wisest and best would actually be for me to just maybe grab this walker gear, since I haven't seen one in game yet. I'm vaguely curious, but I imagine like everything else, it's got finite fuel that you can't replace and is really just taunting you with the fact that you can't use it as much as you'd like to. But if I get that back to base, that would seem like a good place to call it a video. Walker gears washed up. It's the Brutal Lexicon McNails. Using a walker gear enables you to move quickly about and also attack with its powerful weaponry. You can press R2 to perform close-range melee attacks and press L2 and R2 to use its weapons. Like with vehicles, drive systems of walker gears have been damaged and will inflict further damage on their chassis by simply using them. Oh. Can I get it back to base? Because if not, even getting it was a bad idea. Because it's just going to prevent me from using it on other missions. Basically suggesting even just walking around in it is slowly making it fail. So I guess we'll call it a video, and I'll be curious if the next time I start this thing up, I actually have a walker gear there. Because it's just... Wormhole Transporter 6, guide marker, previous search results. Previous search route. Doesn't really seem like there's a walker gear there anymore. There's still a large animal. So that's important. Movable mining singularity. Well, so next time, I guess I'll have a decision to make. I'm going to want to do the large animal detected mission because it's a side op that actually popped up from talking to someone. Then I'll probably try to get this wormhole transporter just in my efforts to get as many wormhole transporters as I'm allowed before plot. I mean, I could sneak around and get... I feel like maybe I could get this one before I unlock whatever's here. But maybe that's the reason you couldn't unlock it early, because unlocking this and using it to escape is part of this mission. There's a real strong chance that that's what's going on, I feel like. Well, it's nighttime on the base. It's just me and Loquacious Beaver, or Chibbity Crockett, or whatever this person's name is, Growling Wombat. We're the only ones here because all the plot characters have headed out. This might be a good time to get some rack time. I think that actually does kind of affect stuff. I know that I came back from multiplayer mode at one point, and not multiplayer, I mean I came back from playing the game and just logging on every couple of days without doing anything, and just to get items, and at one point, like, I just had this message that I was super tired. So prefers to focus on one thing at a time, reasonably motivated, but yield modest results. The stable Growling Wombat. Team is still at level D. As in dumb. Alright. There you go, folks. That's going to be a session for me. But for you, the excitement will continue, I guess, whenever it would normally continue. I'm Shitty. Thanks for watching. When we come back next time, as I said, probably going to try to do wormhole transporters. Not sure if I'm going to try to do them out of order or not. But I will definitely try. Do or do not. And also try. That was the line, isn't it? I think so. See you next time.